He approached me at 9 a.m. in the morning as I was waiting for my coffee to fill the cup. Usually, he was the one to initiate the conversation, but there was a different energy about the upcoming one. "How do you do this?" he asked. "How do I do what?" was my prompt response. "You seem to have time for things you like. It's just, I can't find time for anything. Like I need a schedule or something, or maybe I need someone to tell me, okay, now you're reading for an hour. Then you will be doing your course, and only after that, you're allowed to watch your favorite sitcom. I want something just like this, yeah." Upon hearing this, my problem solver brain almost rushed to offer help. But help wasn't what my colleague needed. Instead of me reminding him of the snack he's got to have at 5 p.m., he was more interested in the methods I was using. So I'm making this video. Yes, I could tell him all these things personally, but this way it's less pretentious. First off, I suggest we define productivity. At this point in time, the closest definition to me is the one Ali Abdaal nailed in one of his latest newsletters. He writes, "If we define productivity as using our time well, and we accept the premise that time is our most valuable, non-renewable resource, then productivity feels like a pretty good thing to aspire to." And it definitely is, as you realize that at some point you will die and that you have a pretty limited amount of time to enjoy yourself, to cherish people you love, and to do things that make you happy. People stay productive in different ways, and I will share 3 things that helped me manage my time well for the past few weeks. It all started with a tingling sensation in my right arm. Every couple of minutes I had to shake my hand to get rid of the sleeping dogs. It had something to do with the unchanging position of my upper body over the course of 8-hour-long working day. Corporate Malta. So my brain was thinking again, how can I fix this? Google was of enormous help. It offered me a logical way to handle the situation. Exercise was the answer, or one of the answers, which suited my expat reality the most, as it didn't involve going to a foreign doctor for a checkup. So I signed up for gym. It's my first day. I entered the gym, hub of sweat, blood, and tears. I start with a 10-minute warm-up, then do random upper body exercises, ending the session with stretching. The first day went well and I head out to have a dose of morning air. Something is different. Maybe it's the last day of summer, or my anxiety levels are lower than usual. Things seem smoother and kinder. Clueless, I reach home. I take a shower, do my usual skincare, dress up, and prepare breakfast. I sip my coffee and pass by heaven. Then I descend to earth and go to work. I find myself raving about the gym all day long, and people are annoyed by now. I feel like I've uncovered a well-hidden secret as I share the main reason why I think gyms exist. To make you feel good. And it's an incredibly powerful reason to work those muscles, baby. Still, it doesn't mean that everybody must go to the gym to feel more productive. Any type of activity would do as long as you're moving your precious body. The second reason that positively affects my productivity has been inspired by no one other than Jordan Peterson. In one of his videos, he emphasizes that we should wake up at the same time every day. And it doesn't matter what time, pick one and get on with it. This way you add structure to your life and, most importantly, reduce anxiety, which we all got plenty of at this point in time. So I decided to greet the day at the same time consistently to make sure that I have a solid reality to fall back on. A peaceful time for myself and my hungry ambitions. On most days, I'm awake by 6 a.m. like most of Murakami's main characters, unless I had a long and enjoyable night, which excuses me from morning commitments. Third reason that improves my productivity is a simple calendar. A calendar which I finally created at the age of 25 as my prefrontal cortex matured enough to take my own time seriously. A calendar which was inspired by lovely Rowena. I'm a big fan of hers, who presents it more as a guidance rather than commitment. So according to her advice, I focused on 3 categories: essentials, things I can't function without, and things that make me more loving and present; play or project time, working on what's important to me or just having a good time with people I love; and lastly, work, which takes up 40 hours of my week. So this way you will enjoy a loose structure to orient yourself during the day. You'll have time for things that matter while welcoming serendipities into your life. At least now your calendar, if not me, will remind you of things you should be doing when the right time comes. By now I feel like a self-help guru, but let's get it over with. Anyway, as it's time for crème de la crème. It's not easy to wake up early and get your ass to the gym. It's not easy to turn down social commitments and make time for personal commitments. It's not easy to do the hard things, but by doing those, you will be able to do even harder things. You will see a million ways you're improving and discover a million more ways to improve further. At any rate, my dear colleague and my dear viewers, I very much hope this helps. Let's memento mori and let's value the time we have.